This is how trading changed your life. I've been day trading for well over a decade in the market, and I have seen traders become successful and traders become unsuccessful. And my goal is to make you a successful trader, but not just successful, but to literally have trading change your life. And my goal is to do that in three simple steps, right? So this is you, and this is you as a successful trader that's changed your life. But how are we going to make that happen? It's going to happen in these three steps that we're going to go over right now. The first step is going to be education, right? And there's a lot of people on YouTube, Discord, and everywhere else talking about education. And this can be anything from a break and retest strategy, a ICT based strategy, whether it's a indicator strategy. It really does not matter what strategy that you pick, because truly all of them work. That's why I don't teach strategies on this channel whatsoever, because it's really not the most important part when it comes to not just being profitable, but being able to really transform and change your life through trading. But this is the first step, right? You're going to need something to trade. Is your pick on what it's going to be. Next, we're going to look at practice, which is the second phase, right? And what is practice looking like? That's going to be back testing. It's going to be forward testing. It's going to be live. So it's going to be back testing, forward testing, and live with small. What does this last one mean? That means that you're going to open up an actual live account, put a small amount of money in there that you don't mind losing just to get the hang of actually being able to trade what you learned over here in the education phase in the live market, right? And again, in my Discord, I have resources on exactly how you can test and practice for yourself. And now to the third part, which in my opinion is the most important part. And that's why I base my whole channel and my whole teaching and everything I do around creating a system. Because in my opinion, it's truly impossible to become profitable without a system. And each and every single successful trader that I have met and I have seen become successful, they have developed, and not just developed, but been able to master a system. And this system is going to look a lot different for a lot of different people. But essentially, what is a system? A system is going to be taking steps one and two and being able to combine them together in order to create profits, right? But remember what I said. These three steps are simply an umbrella for profitability, right? So there's other steps within here that's not necessarily mentioned, because yes, education is incredibly important. Practice is incredibly important. And what's not seen on these three steps is going to be something huge called psychology. And the reason why psychology is so incredibly big and so incredibly important is because you can have steps one and two perfect. But if your psychology is just a little messed up, then everything is just not going to work out whatsoever. And you're just not going to make money in the market, right? So being able to create a system where you're able to master your psychology, master, whatever strategy or concepts you learned in the education portion of things, right? And also the amount of practice that you have been able to do in order to optimize your strategy, that's going to be your system. Now, for me, the system that I personally use is something called a algorithm. And after a decade of trading, I actually switched from trading manually, which is me personally trading the markets, to me just simply putting in a strategy into a algorithm, which is a computer-based code, right, that trades for me. And this is my system. And this is how I continually stay profitable in the market. And this is how you are going to really be able to change your life through trading, because you are going to develop and have a system in order to trade the markets profitably. And that's exactly what I want to do for you and teach you how to do. I want to save you time, I want to save you money, and I want to save you heartache, right? So if any of this sounds interesting, Keep following my YouTube channel. Keep following the free resources I put out. In my Discord, I put as much value as I possibly can that goes over steps 2 and 3 so that you as well can not just profit in the market, but you can truly change your life without clickbait, without exaggeration, in a short amount of time. Because the secret is, once you actually learn what you're doing from the education phase and you practice it and understand it so you can optimize your strategy, and you put that optimized strategy from education into a system, it's a no-brainer essentially that you are going to make money in the market. Nothing's guaranteed, so I don't want to say guaranteed. But from my experience, you are going to make money in the market if you have a great system that you use. And this is exactly what I've been able to do for my trading, what countless other traders have been able to do for their trading. I want to teach you my system. And that's the whole goal.